the better man. I gave the utmost sacrifice. Before more damage could be done, I took his life.
Ah! You have to do it kind of in order or something like that, piece of crap. Anyway. Murder on the Owl Express. Conductor as savvy train conductor. Some girl as detective useless. Sounds about right. I love this loading screen design so much. I ordered a poster from some website that was doing Hat in Time merchandise. And it had that on there. Actually, it had like a full movie poster design. And that was ominous. Fixed camera. Something they probably should have done a little more often.
Welcome back, lassie. I haven't written the script for my next movie yet, so we're not recording. I'll call for you when the script is ready.
So you're just casually riding along on a train to nowhere, staring at a clock, writing a script. Groovy. Anyway, do I still have the camera badge undone? Because there was a thing on, I think it was Did You Know Gaming did a thing where it asked the developer how they achieved this sort of train ride to nowhere, this infinite loop. That's a sun. And I forgot what it was. I forgot what the technique was. I think it was like to push more stuff onto the graphics card or something like that because of the consoles. Also, one of like two examples where the game actually makes use of Unreal Engine's sun shafts. Don't know why they... Ah! I need an adult. Oh, wait.
Why, hello there, fellow owl. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting.
You're not an owl.
As you can tell, I am also an express owl. I do much hooting. From one owl to another, we can share details, yes? What is your uncle's sister's maiden name?
Uncle's sister's maiden name. Well, she goes by many ones, but the one I prefer is Fat Bitch Janet. I'm going to fully admit that that's not the real answer to that question, so, but I do care.
Oh, it is. I see. This is the kind of uncle's sister's maiden name I would expect from a fellow
I like the fact that they don't even try to disguise it. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna make noises. Here's a fun little... I don't know why this is a thing, unless this is about to make a liar out of me. If you take a picture where the sun shafts are present, they will not show up in the picture. However, they will lag the game so bad that I figured it was about to crash. So I need to do a little synchronization jump there, make sure that nothing breaks.
Hello, fellow express owl. Do you care about security? I care about security a whole lot. You should not be going around telling information to strangers. It could be a security risk. I can help your daily life become more secure. What is your favorite combination of letters and numbers?
Favorite combination of letters and numbers. B-double-O candy!
I see. Is also my favorite combination of letters and numbers.
Well, what a wild coinky ding. There's a fire.
Did you notice that there's suddenly a lot of crows on this train? They all gone on to the last stop. Speaking of, at which stop did you get on the train? What do you mean you fell from the sky?
I mean, I fell from the sky.
Did you know that having a pet helps improve self-confidence and relieve stress?
Yes.
Did you also know that pets can have pets? It is true. Unfortunately, us express owls are not allowed to have pets.
That's
It is
oppressive.
A sacrifice we must make in the name of hooting. But if you had a pet, what do you think the name of your pet's childhood pet would be?
Pet's childhood pet. Well, my current pet is one of them is a cat named Possum. Don't ask. And since she can only say "murr," then I'm assuming that's what her childhood pet would be. It's also pretty close to mierder.
Even for a pet's pet.
You're telling me. Talking about the mierder thing. People quote that a lot in the online parties, and I'm hoping I can find a sticker that says that, because everybody likes it. Popcorn time. That's a mod. I like this movie. Anyway.
Have you noticed all these crows around the place? They keep asking for personal details, and I never know what to answer.
Just answer yes. What's your name? Yes.
Hello, fellow Express Owl. I am stuck on an advanced mathematical and scientific issue. Do you see this advanced formula on the blackboard? I cannot decipher it. Can you decipher the scientific formula for me? What does it say?
Well, since I don't trust you, it says... Boo. It says butts. Can you use the keyboard? No. I was hoping you could use the keyboard.
The solution is
The solution is always butts.
Obvious. Thank you, fellow Express Owl. And thank
No
you
problem.
for agreeing to the terms and conditions on the backside of the blackboard.
Do I now? Oh!
It's really difficult to get settled down on this train with these crows crowding the place. They keep interviewing me about everything I do.
Well, answer me this, dude. Why are you wearing that? It looks like you're trying to be like a 1950s Yankee player, but you have the hat, which doesn't make sense. What? Egg! Sure. I have an allergic to egg whites, so if I eat just like a raw egg, I'll die.
Fellow Express Owl, do you ever wonder what it would be like to be a superhero?
Sometimes, but seeing as I'm wearing a cake, I think our cake? Seeing I'm wearing a cape, I probably am one.
The most important feature of a superhero is the name. Every superhero needs an intricate name to their fame. If you were a superhero, what would your name be? If entered on an online form with standardized account identification requirements.
And it was then she came up with her name as... I was going to type in Hat Kid. I was like, well, how unimaginative do you have to be? If I were a superhero, what? It's occurred to me that I not only do not have the creativity necessary to give a really good answer, I also don't have the mind of a 7-year-old girl, so I don't know. I'm Captain Detective, because this is all in her imagination, and she knows exactly what is about to unfold, because she's creating it as it goes.
That name is great. I can already imagine it. The mighty savior of justice.
By the way, if you type in swear words or other really rude things in as an answer, you get an achievement called Why. In fact, if the overlay will show up, yeah, why, just why. That took me a while. But that's not the point, is it? Ah! Okay. Ugh. Guess we can go through this dope. Yeah, yuck it up, you chuckle nuts.
Anyone notice we all wear the same coat?
Okay.
Don't like to give them blueprint.
Get all our stuff, and that door's locked, so we gotta go upstairs. And we can't avoid this guy if we just move really fast. And I do want that. That's the ice yarn. Do we? I may already have that. That's a thing. Oh, we already have the ice hat. I Have to go to Mafia Town and take care of that. Anyway, what's he got to say?
Owls all have parts of our body we're ashamed of. This is why some owls choose to pluck their feathers. Which body part of yours are you the most ashamed of, fellow express owl?
Why did they put a question like that in the game? And why is the number of spaces you can put in the exact same number of letters as vagina? Let's see. What is Hat Kid's weakest feature? She's wearing pants, so let's just say she doesn't like her legs too much. But what would a kid not like on themselves? Last time I said toes. So we'll go with toes. That's not how you enter.
Oh, poor express owl. You shouldn't be ashamed of your...
Having that little grunting noise makes it worse.
But you'd better get your...
Yeah, I would not even slightly go online because it's like, I stubbed my toe. WebMD says you're about to die. Anyway. Oh, goody! Oh. That's where we're going now. I was like, what's it telling us swap hat down just unlock something? No, we picked up a thingy. Also, I think there's an achievement for getting all of the conductor tokens. I don't know if I did that the first time.
Don't come in here. I lost my contact lens somewhere. Please don't step on it. I can't move out of the way. I might step on it myself.
This entire bit, like this whole sort of mystery on the AliExpress thing, is effectively just something Paper Mario would do. So it makes perfect sense that you would have an owl looking for his contact lens, because in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, you had to help find a guy's contact lens, but you never find it, like pick it up and be like, hey, here's your contact lens, boo. You just step on it, and he's like, look what you did! Look what I did! Anyway, need to swap hats. This achieved nothing efficiently, but I suppose it's there to let you know you can. Well, this is ominous. Hooray! I look. Ah! Oh, it's the phone.
This is the kid with the hat. I hope you like my present. Go to the back of the train. Your uncle's sister has come to visit you. You better show your fam some love, or I'll be talking to a corpse next time.
Alright, don't be threatening my fam. Well, fam your fam. There's just enough modern lingo in it to where you can tell when the game was made, but not so much that it makes it completely outdated. Like there's no dabbing or anything, you know. River City Girls came out recently and it looks groovy. Holy crap, somebody I don't know was stabbed by somebody I don't know.
Murder! On my Owl Express?
Yes.
I believe someone would murder one
And
of
there's
the Express
blood all over my
owls.
feet. See what I mean? I think I mentioned the dark sense of humor before. It's like, this is like, for all intents and purposes, this is a, basically a kid's game, and somebody was stabbed and bled out on the floor. This would have actually worked on the N64.
And I can't believe that it's your uncle's sister. What do you have to say for yourself?
Janet.
Ooh, you're giving me the quiet treatment, eh? That's what a murderer would do.
I wonder if that was just improv, if he just rolled that on and they were like, keep it. It's funny.
Leave this case to us. We're Caw, the Crow Agent Watch. We've been monitoring everyone on this train since the last station.
Almost as if you knew something was gonna happen.
Entire train for evidence. No one is allowed to go outside of this wagon.
Why are all of you, like, kind of clipping through your... Oh, wait, you're not clipping through, that's just where the feathers are landing.
I can't even walk around in my own train. Oh, how dare ya!
Once the clock hits midnight, we'll get off at the station with the murderer in cuffs. Stay here while we investigate further.
Plot twist, the murderer's into that. Now, by owl hour, it basically means take all the time you need because time advances as you move through the train.
Oh, those car picnics can't tell me what to do. I bet they committed the murder and are destroying all the evidence.
Probably.
I hope no one goes into the VIP area and accidentally steps on my contact lens.
I will do nothing but. Anyway. Janet, I think you're two-dimensional. I wonder. Well, that's not who I was aiming at, but that's who got hit and is therefore dead. I'm a murderer. Okay, so we're doing another stealth mission. And I will not be using the sprint hat, because that's unbecoming of a detective. I think we'll just kind of go back where we were. We'll go back where we were. Do some coverage and then go back. Alrighty. You know, it'd be really stupid if I ended up, like, failing this somehow, because I just said, you take all the time you need. What if you can't take all the time you need, and I'm just stupid? Ah! No! Give me that. The conductor. There's achievements for getting all of the evidence, and also none of the evidence. Excuse me while I be really sneaky. Oh. I want that giftuses. Oh, it's a relic. Boo! Also, trying to dive out a door before you really know where you're going? Bad idea. Also, Metal Gear Solid. Hack Kid's got a bit more knowledge of less kid-friendly things than you might expect. Her family doesn't seem to be too restrictive. Everybody run! Ah, can't see me if I'm up in the ceiling. Or above your head, whichever's the correct way to put it. So does this unlock that door again, or is this like something else? Oh, I could go in here. I don't think there's a reason to do so, but we can. Oh, that's good to know. Also, that's like a mirror or... No, that's a window. Also, this game is apparently using 99% of my GPU. Hat in Time does not mess around. Oh, look. Some confidential info right in the middle of that stinking place. The Crows are now available suspects. Surprised they weren't already available suspects. Because they're suspicious. Also, that guy is just hanging out. Why not? Hey. Gimme! Oh. Those look like ladders, but you can't climb them. You know, I feel really stupid if we find like another key and I realize you can't carry two at once. Well, stinky whizzle teats. We gotta come back to that. Kind of afraid of that. Is that locked? No. Do I care? Also no. Oh. Ring, ring, banana phone.
You think you could just sneak around the train like this?
Yeah, because I have been.
The Detective Act. You'll never catch the real murderer. You can't point your finger at someone without clues. The clock is ticking. Will you be able to find enough clues to point your finger at the murderer?
Well, I'm pointing at the ceiling all the time, so, Yeah, wait, whoops. This hat does, like, the time hat. Or the kid's hat, whatever it's called. Is it called the kid's hat? Nope. Not in this case. If I remember, there's case files over here.
Gotcha.
Janet is now an available suspect. Oh no! Well, that worked. Okay. So, going over there now, past old sneaky whizzle teats. Up, but up, buddy, but up, bow! Ruby, shortcut. Oh, less groovy. Have to go and figure out where that other key was. Was it here? Wait a minute. Yeah, it was here. Where does this go? I missed. Ha! And there's also a conductor token that I didn't even notice. Oh, what? He's got eyes at the back of his skull. All the way back here. What am I doing? Oh, look at that. Not only went the wrong way, but I just figured out a limit to the field of view. About as stealthy as Sly Cooper. I want that. Owie. Alrighty. 2, 3, 4. That's bad. Man, you blind. I think it's just across the way, ain't it? Yeah. Whoa! I already did that. Oops. I need to solve crimes. So I have to wear my crime-solving hat. So now Stinky's going down there. And we can go over to... Go over here. What's the difference between a minute and an owl minute? And again, Metal Gear Solid reference. It's from that bit in Metal Gear Solid 2. However, it is just different enough to where you can say, oh, well, what if I do this? And then you fail. You're like, oh, it's not a carbon copy. Carbon copy sounds like cars and coffee, which I've only been to once. Oh, bad. Okay. I really, really wonder. How can you spell stupid? Oh! Look at that! Speed run! Now let's do this the proper way. There's probably something we missed. Don't be talking about my toes. Wow, that... Congratulations, crows. You just asked like a 7-year-old about her least favorite body part. That's not a good thing to put on your resume or brag to your friends. I dubbeth thee Weinstein. Ready. So we can go. Is that the next place we're going? Regardless of if it is or is not, that's where we are going, so who cares? I really want to get another heart. That would be nice. Okay. Put up. Oh, this is going to end very poorly. Or it could end perfectly. The thing over there. This is some pro strats. Oh, that bit. Sauna. Well, what are they doing patrolling?
Nothing beats a hot sauna.
How about some candy?
Did you hear some noise outside?
You know, pretty sure these guys don't even know what's going on. They're just here smelling the roses. Like they are patrolling. They're the guards, but they're not patrolling for the same thing. They're patrolling for intruders, not knowing that there's actual intruders. Although I do find it a little suspicious that they... Oh, what the hell?
Did you hear some noise outside?
Let's not mess this up. What is hit detection? Oh, confidential! Ah. The express owls are now available suspects. Here's what I'm worried about. Above most other things. Is that I'll fail to get all of the information. And I'll spend the rest of the playthrough wondering, like, what did I miss? Here's a fun thing. That up there is legitimately an invisible wall until you push the button to lower that platform. It's a little odd thing that nobody needed to know, but you might want to know. Let's see. Oh, we're up here now. So I'm going over here. Boiler room. We were already in the boiler room, you stupid flapping poop. But I don't think we went over here. Ah. This is something else. What?
You don't give up, do you?
Hell no.
Seems the only way I can get rid of you is to make you run out of time. So here's a fun time eater. Has gotten yourself in an unusual situation.
Did actually kind of pronounce it.
Just above a wood-cutting machine. What an odd coincidence. What are you going to do? Save it from becoming sawdust? Or figure out who the murderer is?
I'm gonna do both. Because despite what it may make you think, I don't believe there is a single bit of a time limit on that thing. You just gotta do it. And even though I don't think there's a time limit, I have zero interest in finding out. Woohoo! Oh. It's a good thing I didn't just drop the pupper in there. Alright, so you tell me, game. Is there anything I'm missing on? Don't think so. Hooray!
You kind human for saving me. Woof, woof. I found his clue on the murderer. Hope it helps you. Woof, woof.
You're not even. You motherfuckers really gonna be mowing the lawn right now? God damn it, that's gonna ruin like every bit of the recording. I'm a freaking poop on somebody. Well, anyway, we only got one more place to go. Come back. Hopefully it's got the last bit of evidence, otherwise I'll feel stupid. Oh. The last bit of evidence. Hat kid. Looking as smug as ever. Now, if you want to avoid getting any evidence, all you have to do is walk in that door, turn around, walk out.
So, who done it?
We don't know. We couldn't find any conclusive evidence. We have no idea who murdered this owl.
What? So you've done pickle to solve the case? Who's the murderer? Which one of you did it?
Which one of you did it? Is it the crows, who protect and serve at all costs? The owls, who say they have eyes everywhere? The conductor, who's angry? Hat kid. That's a terrifying little phrase there. That's the one I picked the first time because it made me laugh. Also has different pitches. Little details like that is why I love this game so much. Oh gosh. There's... Hey, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push back and forth on the numpad a bunch of times, and then I'm just gonna press A on whoever. Apparently the dead guy's the murderer. It was suicide.
The victim did it? Wait, does that make it a suicide?
It seems you've seen through my charade.
There you go. I mean, again, it's like, oh, a relatively kid-friendly game. You can have a suicidal plotline. What? What the deuce?
It was my turn to clean the Owl Express, and I just decided to, fake my death with this rubber knife.
Which doesn't move with your animations, making it slightly goofy.
But all this trouble isn't worth it. I'll just start cleaning up now.
Well, thanks for solving the murder, lassie. Not only did you reveal the murderer, you also revealed that the victim was never harmed. And you gave us intense footage for the movie. What? You think I'd let a murder happen on my Owl Express? Oh, think again. That was all just a setup for my newest Owl Express movie. Murder on the Owl Express. Oh, you think DJ Picnic will make a movie that's even remotely as good? Ha! I think not.
I mean, you're making essentially, like a crime drama. DJ Grooves is just making frickin' Can't Stop the Music or something.
Here, take this thingamajig and get out of here.
Oh, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here and hit the frickin' toilet pot because dad frickin' I don't know what it is about recording, but I gotta poop.
And you're better not star in any of DJ Groove's movies. His movies are foul haggis on a giant pile of pig droppings. Also, we got an exclusivity deal, yeah?
I never signed anything.
Man, I even wasted an entire bottle of ketchup to make this murder look real. But all this trouble isn't worth it. I'll just start cleaning up now. Man, I just needed to get home from work. I didn't sign up for a big murder mystery. My wife is gonna kill me.
You're married? You can tell you're playing modern games when you can have that many things being rendered on screen, and it only halves the frame rate. Bum bum bum. Ba 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 da ba 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 da. I believe this just like overloads the points. Yeah. I'd almost be willing to bet this is the exact same numbers that I got the first time. Because it's not that difficult. Hello. Okay. Alrighty. I think that'll be enough for now. Happy birthday to me. I still got my sweet hat. And I can still dance. You really can't stop. Whoa! That's one way to do it. Anyway, I want my top hat back. I'm gonna stand on this thing, which does actually have a moving hitbox, which is groovy. Hooray! I might do some more recording later, may not. Either way, it's not gonna matter to you, the viewer. All one of them. Meh. And considering it takes 40 timepieces to more or less 100% the main game, we are officially a quarter of the way through it. Which is, interesting. Anyway. Popcorn time! Sweet. And those kernels stayed in the game for a long freaking time. How are those made? Like, are those like daisies? What the heck? Those are like legitimate little popcorn kernel pictures. It looks like 3D models, but they're just flat. Either way, bow to your queen.